that's my bad, man. A little technical difficulty and shit. Yeah, man, like I was saying, man, I'm trying to give y'all more, man. That's what y'all want, right? Just trying to give y'all a little more. That's all. But who in here with me, man? Who up in the live with Hustle? Attitude, what's going on? What's going on? Charles, what's up? Angel, Fred. What's going on, Fred? I ain't seen you around in a while, man. What's been going on? How's everybody doing today? Don't forget, man, when you come in the room, smash that like button for your boy. What up, Dre? What's going on, man? Yeah, man, it was just time for me to take a little breaky break, man. I had to stop and get something to eat, put a little fuel in the tank. Now we're gonna get this thing on down to the base down in Newport News. How's the audio? Everything sounding all right? I dig that, Fred. Hey, yeah, attitude. Make sure you get up out of there before them storms hit over there, man. So, yeah, hey, JP, what's going on? Hey, thanks, Angel. I appreciate you letting me know the audio is straight. But yeah, so my dilemma is that, the load that I'm on currently is a power only, and so I had to drop my trailer up in Baltimore. I gotta take this shit down to Newport News. So my dilemma is I don't know if I want to deadhead back up to Baltimore to go get my trailer, or if I just want to go ahead and deadhead or bobtail home tonight, but and get home a day early, because I ain't gonna have a load tomorrow to take me home anyway, so I would end up deadheading from Baltimore all the way back to the house anyway. So I'm thinking I might just go ahead and deadhead on back to the house, get home a day early and surprise everybody. What y'all think? John, what's going on? RLC was shaking, man. Yeah, man, I'm thinking I want to go home tonight so I can watch the game in the comfort of my own home and shit, right? That's what I'm thinking. Shit, I'm gonna pull a surprise on the family and pull up a day early and shit. See what they got going on when they don't expect daddy to be coming home and shit. And if I miss some of your comments, man, that's my bad. I'm driving and shit, so I'm trying to stay focused. Hey, what's up, Pop? Can't really read the comments because I'm driving, but I see your name pop up. Yeah, man, we lit. We live too. Shit. I'm finally glad to be up out of the Northeast, man. I was up there. I was in Philly earlier. Then I had to go to Baltimore for this pickup. And now I'm finally out of the rain, man. It feels good to be out of the rain. I like driving when conditions are ideal. mix y'all up a little more so y'all can actually see the road, huh? Y'all can't really y'all ain't really got a full view. Hold on for a second, guys. Let's see, is that better? Y'all get more of a field of view of the road and shit. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. But anyway, man, so yeah, I tried to solve my problem. I tried to call the trailer department and shit, and I tried to get them to put me on the trailer list. I wanted to go ahead and try to find another trailer close by the crib, so I wouldn't have to deadhead all the way back up to Baltimore. But I'm gonna try to find me a power only going back up to Baltimore, so I ain't got a deadhead. But you know, worst comes to worst, when you bobtailing, you don't really waste that much fuel anyway, so it ain't gonna be too bad. Hey, poppin', it's Dirty Broke, not Dirty Broker. Hey, what up, Roller Parking Lot? What's going on with you, man? Am I still allowed to call you Roller Parking Lot? I mean, I don't think you're doing cars no more. But yeah, the lady on the phone, man, she was like, yo, so unfortunately you're under a load and you gotta go and bobtail back and get your trailer. So I can't put you on the list for a new trailer. So that eliminates that option. So like I said, man, I'm probably just gonna go on to the house, pull up on the family a day early, surprise them and shit. And then I'll probably leave out early Monday morning, maybe even Sunday night, depending on how I feel. You know, it being Father's Day and all on Sunday. Yeah, I might just go ahead and bobtail up there Sunday, late Sunday night, and try to catch me a load for Monday out of Baltimore. So I think that might be the plan. But yeah, man, honestly, on another note, I'm looking forward to Father's Day this year, man. I got robbed of my Father's Day last year. I don't know if I can really say robbed, because I really had to be an actual father last year. I mean, not saying that I'm not a father every year, but my son decided to have a major accident last year on Father's Day. We spent the better part of our day in either a dentist's office or the ER at the hospital. So last year, my son, I don't know what it is, but he's very unaware of his surroundings at times. With that being said, we were at the park last year on Father's Day, and he decides that he wants to get on the swings. Shortly after he decides he wants to get on the swing, he changes his mind and wants to do the zip line instead, and takes off running in the other direction. And as he turns around to take off running, the swing was coming down, and bam, lights out. So yeah, man, so he got hit in the face with a swing, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with the kind of swing that I'm talking about. These newer playgrounds that they are building these days, they have these swings that look like eggshells. Hard-ass plastic cocoons that you put your kid in and close the front and strap them in, right? That's the part that hit my son, the hard plastic shell. When I tell you there was blood everywhere, there was blood everywhere. And my son, he kind of took it like a G. I mean, of course he cried and whatnot, but he wasn't crying because he was hurt. he was crying and he was upset because he got his blood all over my wife's shirt. All you hear is him crying and saying, "Oh my God, mommy, I got my blood on you. I got my blood on you." He was upset about that. He was real upset. Not at the fact that he was bleeding, but at the fact that he got it all over his mother's shirt. If that ain't a G, I don't know what is. So after the incident at the park, you know, of course we rushed him to the hospital. My wife's a mess, so I'm forced to step up and be strong for the family. You know what I'm saying? She automatically hops behind the wheel, and I'm like, yo, you're definitely not driving because you're in a frantic state right now, and there's no sense of all three of us ending up in the damn hospital when only one of us is hurt. So you go ahead and tend to your baby. I'ma drive, and I'm gonna get us there safely. Of course, you know, we were only right around the corner from the ER, but I didn't want to chance it, so I drove. So we get there, and just to put things into perspective for you, my son, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen him in some of my other videos. He is not your typical 3 or 4 year old. My son is in the 98th percentile when it comes to size. So he's a lot bigger than your average 3 or 4 year old. And he is strong. He's strong as hell. No 3 or 4 year old should be this strong, right? So we get to the hospital and he's starting to calm down now. I'm not sure if it's because he's actually calming down or because of the amount of blood that he has lost between the playground and the hospital. So we get into the ER, they bring him in immediately, and they give him some type of medication to numb the area where he was going to need the stitches. But I told the nurses, well, first of all, my wife says, I'm going out to the car because I can't watch this. I can't be in here, listen to my baby scream, so I'm going to the car. I said, all right, go to the car. I'll let you know when it's done, and we'll see you in a little while. So she goes out to the car, the nurses and the doctor comes in. I said, hey, listen, I don't know what you need to do, but my son is ridiculously strong. You might need more than one nurse and one doctor for these stitches. As a matter of fact, I recommend you call somebody else or wrap him up in a blanket so he does not have his arms or legs free, because you're going to have a tall order on your hands if that happens. And so she was like, oh no, we're trained for this kind of thing. It happens all the time, this and that and the other. So I'm looking at this bitch like, yeah, all right. Now, if y'all fuck around and stitch the wrong thing closed on my son because he got loose, I'm gonna be upset. So just keep that in mind. So they start the procedure. They start inserting the sutures or whatever, the stitches. And the nurse is laying across my son's body to keep him from getting free with his arms and all that other stuff, right? So she severely underestimated my son because he got free. And I told them, I was like, yo, I told you. I said, he is not the typical 3 or 4 year old. He's strong as hell. I'm about 235 pounds. And if this boy gets a running start, he can definitely move me. He's ridiculously strong. But anyway, he gets free, he starts flailing his arms and kicking his legs. And she was like, oh my God, somebody else get in here. We need help. I'm like, I tried to warn you. But you think just because I'm a parent, I don't know my child, right? I'm only a parent, I don't know my child at all. So 2 other nurses come in, and then one of them suggests that they wrap my son up in a blanket like a little burrito so his legs and arms can't get free. So I said, okay, cool, you know, maybe that'll work. But yeah, man, they did the stitches. That got done. Halfway through the stitches, I had to sit down because I'm looking at this dime-sized hole. I'd say it's probably about the size of a nickel. This nickel-sized hole in my son's chin. And I started getting a little lightheaded. I'm like, oh shit, Doc, I gotta sit down. Y'all got this, right? Yeah, so they finished up, and after we left from there, he ended up needing four stitches. We left from there, we went to the dentist office so they could examine his tooth, because he didn't knock out the tooth, but it got pushed back into his mouth, and his bite pattern was all fucked up, right? So he said it's okay for now. You know, we are unable to do an extraction right here, right now. So you'll have to bring him back. You know, probably tomorrow, well, the day after, which was Monday, and we'll get the tooth taken out. So yeah, man, my son got 4 stitches and had lost a tooth on Father's Day last year. So I really feel like I'm owed a Father's Day. Like, I better have a hell of a Father's Day on Sunday. I've already expressed to my wife that I am not doing a damn thing that I don't want to do on Sunday. And then she proceeds to tell me, well, you are going to do something on Sunday because we got an appointment to go meet with the realtor on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So anything before or after, you don't have to do. But at 1 o'clock, you're going to have your ass at that appointment so we can talk to the realtor. Like, you see how that works, right? Wife always gets what she wants, man. Happy life. I mean, happy wife, happy life. But yeah, man, that was my Father's Day last year. I'm hoping to have a whole hell of a lot of better Father's Day this year. I would like for there to be some beer involved, maybe some barbecue. That sounds real good. And a whole lot of feet being propped up, and some TV. That sounds real good. These are all things that I don't get to do on a regular basis. As you all are well aware, the things that I get to do on a regular basis is be behind the wheel of this truck and make pickups and deliveries. So it's nice every once in a while when I get to go home and I ain't got to do a damn thing but prop my feet up and watch some TV or have a nice cold beer, you know, something like that, right? Because usually when I get home on the weekends, which I'm sure this weekend will be no different, I usually end up hanging out with my son, man. We have a tradition that we do on Saturdays called Chicken Mini Saturdays. I don't know if y'all follow me on IG, but I usually post our Chicken Mini Saturdays on IG. If you're not following me on IG, go and follow your boy on IG at Hustle the Trucker. But and you can also follow Little Hustle on IG at October Zone 2014. That's October Zone 2014 if you want to go and follow my son on IG. So yeah, do that, man. Do that. But yeah, I mean, usually, you know, on Saturdays we do man stuff, man. We do Chicken Mini Saturdays, we do haircuts. We usually hit the Chevy dealership and go and look at some nice pickups and stuff like that, right? We might go get some ice cream or whatever, you know. I like to take my son out so we can have a good time, because I'm usually gone all week. Yo, anybody still in here? Yo, how's my audio, man? My audio still straight? Y'all can hear me? I've been doing a whole lot of talking. Hey, yo, Jerry, is my sound still good, man? Can y'all hear me? Yo, Mike Carter, what's up? Yo, let me know if the audio's still good. How's the stream? Is it buffering? I got a little notification that the stream quality was low a little while ago. Hey, what up, Jay? Hey, appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm sure that when I get home tonight, you know, my son is gonna be geeked, and then of course I'll get to take him to school in the morning. And then on top of all that, I'm glad I'm actually gonna get home a little early, man, because my son's school is having a little thing for fathers tomorrow, where all the fathers are gonna get to come in and make barbecue sauce with their sons. So I think that's gonna be pretty dope. I get to go in there and show all these people how hustle gets down in making the sauce. And then my son will inadvertently say, too much sauce. Yo, my son got so much drip, it ain't even funny, dog. Like, he's a hell of a kid, man. I love that dude. That is truly me, reincarnated. Well, I can't even see reincarnated because I'm still here. But how I was as a child, that's exactly how my son is, man. Honestly, I could probably say that my son is a little cooler than I was when I was his age. Yeah, that's one cool ass kid, man. Both my kids, man. My daughter and my son. They too cool for school, man. I love them both to death. As a matter of fact, man, the next time I go to Boston, I'm gonna do a video with my daughter so y'all can meet her. Y'all already know who Little Hustle is. That's my little mini-me. That's my shadow. He go everywhere I go. Hey, what up, Misty? But yeah, man, if you coming in the live, man, so, you know, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. Smash that like button. Share it out if you're able to, so we can get more people in here. But yeah, man, I love being a father, man. It's one of the best things that ever happened to me. And now I got number 3 on the way. Number 3 is on the way. Yo, what's up, President? What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm out here in these streets on my way to go make this drop, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bobtail onto the house, see how the operation is running when they ain't expecting Daddy to come home. But yeah, man, like I said, number 3 on the way. We don't know what it is yet. I'm excited as hell. Personally, I think I want another daughter. I'm on the fence about wanting another daughter, if I'm being complete. Because I'm not gonna say I want, but my princess, my daughter, my firstborn, she's everything to me, right? And because